Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to grade together this particular footage from a flat image like this to this, and I will show you how I was able to achieve this, and we'll go through this process together. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's roll the intro. Alright, welcome back. So this is the image we have, and we are going to work with this image to see what we can create. You can see the nodes are not much, just 12 nodes. So yeah, let's try something. So the first node here, the second node is our exposure and our contrast, while this is our white balance. This particular node here is our shadows. This is our saturation, and this is another I'll say our gain, a little exposure still. So these are like our basic primary nodes that we need to get this look done. Cool. So with this image, this is our exposure node. So let me put this on, and this is what we have with the exposure. Just that our shadows are kind of looking somehow, but I think we are good to go. Okay, we're good to go. I could maybe just bring back the shadows up a little bit, yeah, to this level, and yeah, we're good to go. So this is our base, our exposure, and I think I would want to stop here without doing too much. And in this node, this will be our white balance, just the basic linear. And if I put this off, you notice we had more blues, but now we have more, our colors are sitting the same. Or we can decide to use this other style where we maybe push our blues, the shadows in our blues and our reds. I'm just trying to see what we can create. And then in my gain, maybe I'll push reds, not too much, but I need a balance, a good balance. So let's push green and see. Let's push green. Green is becoming too much, so let's take green back a little. Let's push blue up for a proper balance. So let me take still of this, and I'll take this node out, and I'll leave my normal white balance. I would want to compare them later. Okay. The next node here is my shadows. When I put this on, this is my shadows. You notice I came to log wheels, and I tried to balance the shadows down here. Now that's what I could have done in the first node. That was what I was trying to do there. So that's why I said I would like to compare the looks. So here, the next thing here is my saturation. Now I dropped down the saturation. This is one particular method I found myself, and I've been using it. It helps me. Before I boost my grade or anything, I step down the saturation most times to like to like 40 or 30. Now it helps me to take down unwanted saturations, and it allows me to select each color I want to work with, the colors I want to be seen on screen. So the ones I really don't want are now desaturated. So here is where I added the gain. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, so this is where I did the HSV saturation. HSV sats. Yeah, this is where I did the HSV saturation. You know how the HSV saturation works. Basically, just color space. You go to HSV, you take out channel 1 and 2. Sorry, you take out channel 1 and 3, and channel 2 is for saturation, and you just sit in the saturation. Come to my gain, and just boosts my gain a little bit, and he helps me bring out the saturation. So in this particular node here, this particular one is where I change the color of my greens, because I actually do not like how they are looking. So I just selected the green and just brought it down a little, and if I put this node on, you see the color changed, right? Good. In this next node here, let me put this node on. So this is supposed to be for my blue. Yeah, this is supposed to be for my blues, and I just want to push the temperature back a little bit to see what we have before. Good. Now it's not too much, and that's how I want it to be. Not much, but at least we can see the whole idea. Maybe I'll just push the saturation a little bit on the blue. What do I do? Let me just push it to, like, yeah, something like this. Good, not too much, and we're good to go. So let me go back to my hero frame. Good. So this is where we are now, right? This particular node here is where I selected the skin. So if I put this on and I come here, oh, pardon me, this is still pushing the blue. It's not supposed to push the blue. This is for our skin. So if I kind of boost the saturation for our skin, you can see where we are, and I want to be sure that this skin is actually correct. So I will just take a little piece of it and check the virtual scope. Okay, good. We are sitting where the skin is supposed to sit, so we are good to go. Just a little saturation on the skin. Now here is where I applied DaVinci's film lot, which is the Kodak 2383, this particular one. Now let me show you something. If I apply it on this particular node, a new node here, I just created a new node, you see it's going to be too harsh. In as much as it's looking like our image is looking beautiful, but it's too harsh. But there are ways you can actually do this. I chose not to use the Cineon film log. I just wanted to try something. So, and if you remember in my previous video, I made mention that the custom curve is one of the strongest tools you have in color grading. So when I put this on, this is what we have. But what did I do? Come to my curves. Can you notice? If I take this back completely, this is what we have. But if I decide to push shadows, can you see? And decide to bring highlights down a little, and I can decide to even push our midpoint to like a good level, and maybe still push shadows up a little before, after. Can you see where we are now? Now this is looking great. I'm not going to lie, this is looking great. I don't like how the saturation of the green is, so it's blowing out for me. So I think I would want to step it down a little. I would want to step the saturation for green a little bit. Yes, something like this, because I'm looking at my virtual scope. Good. Now this is what we have. If I take this out completely, you will notice that, can you see where our green is? So maybe I'll just leave our green somewhere around here, and let's take a look again. Then in this particular node, I just decided to push a little temperature and tint to just give a kind of sweet look, a greenish and warm feel. And last here is our film grain. Yes, our film grain. And with the film grain, this is what we have. And if let me show you the film grain. After I took it to 35 mm, I push the opacity up, the texture, and the strength, and then I came to advance, took down the shadows, the midtones, and boost the highlights, and we have this beautiful look. This look, this is what we have, looking all good. Very simple way of grade. We can still decide to maybe work on highlights. Maybe I'll create a new node and I decide to step highlights a little bit. Let me step it down a little, just a little bit. Good. And I'll clean up this. Yeah, and I think I like what I'm seeing. Yes, this is way better. Yes, this is way better. So you can see, and before before my grain node, I'll just come to my hue, my sat versus sat, and I'll just step it down a little so that everything will look and simple. And then in my sat versus my luma versus sat, I'll just clean up the blacks a little bit, and I'll clean up the whites a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. And I have this look. This is looking beautiful. And if I should maybe just clean up my image all, hold on, and let's see this in a bigger screen. Voila, this is what I have right now. A very clean, simple way of grade. It's very simple grade that you can do. If you don't know the process of going through the CST and all that, you can easily do this and come out with a great result. It's not bad, it's not bad. Your grade is still going to look good, and trust me, with this you've come a long way. If you can be able to create something as simple as this. And why, yes, once more, I created a YouTube channel, I created a WhatsApp group, and I'll be dropping the link in the description where you can join, ask questions about color grading, and also get updates on some new topics, and we can discuss there. So if you are interested, just check the link in the description, and you'll be able to get access to the group. And now let's try the second look. Let me take a grab of this. And where is the second one? Yeah, this one. So let me take this out and put everything back on and see what we have here. Well, this is also not bad. This is with the other style of white balance I did. You can see it's not bad. It's not bad. It's also looking good, just that we have a different kind of look. And this is to tell you that your white balance is one of the strongest thing in color grading. If your white balance is not good, even if the lot is good, you're always going to have a bad grade. So I'll take a screen grab of this, and let me clear this all. I have this lot I made. I have a couple of lots I made this year, and I would want to try on this particular clip. So let me try the premium lot on this one. So this is the premium lot. It's not looking bad. One good thing about lots is you can always find a way to reduce the intensity. You can always do that. So I just reduce the intensity of this lot, and the good thing is I can always make my corrections, just like how we change the grains. We can do that in our node. We can push our grains down to this level. Is it our skin tones? We can also push the skin down. Our blues, we can also push our blues up. We can decide to bring our blues down. It just depends on what we want to do. That's the beautiful thing about color grading. It's just like you painting, you know what you want to do. Let's push the saturation of our blues maybe to this level. Let's push the saturation of our skin to a good level before after. This is with the little changes we made, and this is just with two nodes, just two nodes, and we're good to go. Just two good nodes. And if you even want to make this more interesting, this is where we can decide to say, okay, let's add our glow, just to just make this whole thing look beautiful. Yeah, and I'll still put a link to the description for this lot in case you are interested in getting it. It's actually a good lot. You can try on different clips, most especially flat footages. Trust me, and you are going to enjoy. This is with our um with our glow. So let's still fix this green problem. Good. I actually love what I'm seeing. So simple. Two nodes. I'm already here. Two nodes. I'm already here. Just maybe I just want to push my skin back a little bit. Good. And I'll save this. Let me see if I have other clip I can try this on here. Let's see. I made I made a grade on this that I would want to share with you guys to see. It's very very beautiful. But before then, let me try this. Let me clean up this and try this again. Now this is with the LUTs. Can you see? This is with the LUTs. Let me take out and let's just fix the exposure. Let's do lift. We stop somewhere around here. Push this. Let's just push contrast a little bit. And before, after. If I take the LUT out, nothing. Can you see where we are now with this? It's looking good. Can you see? It's really looking good. It's really looking good. We can decide to still take the intensity back. Let's see what we have. So I'll just take it to like its normal value. Yes, this is its normal value. Just that it's kind of harsh. But if I take this out completely and I leave this at its normal value, it's going to look okay. Can you see? It's not harsh anymore. It's not harsh anymore. Let's try on one more clip. I think I also made a good grade on this particular footage. Maybe I might share with you guys. I don't know, but I might. Yeah. So why not I take this back to 1000. Just take everything out completely and I'll leave this on. Can you see? This is where we are with our LUT, and I can decide to just do the fix. Good. I just fix this, and this is what we have. Can you see? The darks are too much, so I just take it back up a little bit and try the glow again and see. Good. And this is what we have. So from this to this, we just, how many nodes? Just 4 nodes, and we're good to go. I can try this on basically almost all the clips and it's going to work fine, just like how you see. So yes, back to our particular image for today. Yep. So this was how I was able to create this look. This is using my LUTs, by the way. My LUTs looking different and beautiful. So I think I should make a video on this with this particular LUTs. Anyways, there's a link in the description for the WhatsApp group and also for the LUT in case you want to get the LUT and in case you want to join the WhatsApp group. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Drop comments on things you want to ask and topics you want me to talk about. Thank you once more for coming back to my YouTube channel. I'll see you all in my next class. Goodbye.